This year, we've seen a lot of heart-racing moments like this one from Provo back in June. But if this kind of thing keeps happening, a new bill may lead to bigger consequences for those involved. Today, a legislative committee passed a bill that would make it a third-degree felony to interrupt traffic during a riot.
Bob, it also drops criminal charges against a driver if they hit someone during a riot, if they feel like their life is in danger. As Fox 13's Spencer Joseph shows us, there are strong feelings on both sides.
So we'll go to item number 4 on our agenda. Roadway obstructions. Representative Hawkins, go ahead.
By a vote of 8-6, a set of roadway obstruction amendments has passed its first step to becoming law. The bill would make blocking traffic during a riot a third-degree felony offense with penalty of up to 5 years in prison. It would also eliminate criminal responsibility for drivers that hit or killed a protester with their cars if they had reasonable belief that they were in danger of serious injury or death.
Now, I want to make very clear that it's not a protest situation, it's a riot situation, and the major difference is violence.
The bill is being put forth by Representative John Hawkins, who says,
I think this bill is important because of what we've seen nationally in other big cities around the country.
I think it's really a mistake when we try and create legislation for Utah based on what's happening in other places.
For Lauren Simpson with Alliance for a Better Utah, she thinks this is dangerous.
This is a major, major backtrack.
I have a lot of feelings, sad, a little bit of anger.
As a protester, to other fellow protesters, don't stop what you're doing.
For those that were a part of protests this year,
honestly, it makes me want to fight even harder.
They also don't like the idea.
I hope the bill does not pass.
To say that my freedom of speech, my First Amendment right, is not something that is to be valued.
As for Hawkins, he says to those opposing the bill,
Well, reach out to me. I'm happy to talk about it. I'm happy to take suggestions.
And both sides say they're fighting for the safety and security of Utah citizens.
I think it protects our First Amendment right, to peaceably assemble.
I feel like there should be bills also being put into place to protect protesters.
Now is the time to shut this down. It hasn't passed yet. There's plenty of time to stop this bill from going forward.
Now that this bill has passed its first committee hearing, it heads to the legislative session. It has a long way before it becomes law, but that's why Representative Hawkins said to me today, anybody that has any concerns, he wants to hear from you to workshop this and make sure it's the right fit for Utah. On the Hill, Spencer Joseph, Fox 13 News, Utah.